Is which one on? Where's this one? Recording. Yep. Oh. It's an early morning show, and it's all because of Woman of Power by the Hour. Take a chance to record this at this time. I'm recording the show. It's now 4:30 a.m. I started early because it was the week of activities of what we call the week of activities for Thanksgiving. Happy belated Thanksgiving to all those who celebrated Thanksgiving, even those who did not celebrate it. We just want to give God praise and thanks at 4:30 a.m. We are on YouTube live stream, and it's Woman of Power by the Hour. I just decided to go into this right this morning and get back into the mood of editing and recording. So we have Shirley Maloney with her song, and we are live on YouTube, Patricia Trim blog. So we are on the blog. When I started this blog, and I always start and stop. But now I'm going to go full out into the blog so I can get my viewers back. The wall. When the sun looks like a friend, you've been helping everyone out. Who's going to help you now? Always be around. He will always help you. Never let you down. No matter I'm going through some experience, I just give my God praise and thanks for the experience of life. That is really shaking me up, but I thank God. Without the experience, I cannot give God praise and thanks. So I just want to thank God for the experience. Always, you never let us down. You will always be around. Never let you down. Welcome to Let's Talk, Guyana Let's Talk community. There's so much that we have to talk about in the community. And then we have to talk about Aquila Robinson. Can happen to any one of our children when we think that we have friends. So I know that everybody is announcing it because everybody's thought about it. And I too will announce about it because I don't have a daughter. I only have 2 sons, one died. I had 3 sons, one died lately. So I know the feelings that the mother is experiencing. She left to go to Cabo just to be killed. and murder and slaughter. So I feel for the mother because I'm going through the same grieving process of losing my son. Today I don't know what has caused his death, but I'm still on the move to get answers. God will never let you down. And this is my YouTube blog. And I'm inviting people to send me texts or send me information on what I'm speaking about. What I speak about is nothing but the truth. And I look on the internet before I speak, or I look to see what's going on before I say anything. You will always never let you go. Something hard on the throat. We'll play 2 more songs. The Lion of Judah. It's early morning, so I won't start with Guyana, but I will start with praise and worship because this is the time that we give praise and thanks to God for His glorious vision. His name was called Emmanuel. He came to save us from our sins. He will rule in righteousness. Oh yes. If anyone is on right now, they can tune in and let's have a talk. Let's have a chat. Send me your comments. If you like the show, or you like the program, or you like what I'm talking about, or you don't like it. Not everybody will like it. Some will and some won't. But He will reign in the hearts of men. He's the Messiah that was sent. The Lamb of God will be set the Lion of the tribe of Judah. Lion of the tribe of Judah. He's our Lord and Savior. Yeah. Giving God praise and thanks because we can rise in the morning and say good morning to the Almighty God. Good morning to the Creator who made heaven and earth. Good morning to the sun, the moon, and the star, and the rising sun that rises in the east and goes down in the west. Good morning to the moonlight who is bidding us farewell for a new day, a new opportunity, born again in night Sabbath of the soul. For we are in the quiet of this morning, all we come to be with you, worship, of the eyes to be patient, understanding, gentle, and wise. To see beyond what wants to see, see beyond what's need to be seen, and know that sinners don't know us, and not but any good withhold. Silence our tongue, Lord, these tongues, silence our tongues. From words that is unkind. Not only words that bless well in our mind, in our heart, in our soul. Yes, Father, I know there are times my tongue will go off. But I just ask you to let the words of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding linger on my tongue, in my heart, in my soul, in my mind. I know there are times that things come up to you that you got to try to fight it. And as you try to fight it, you know, negative thoughts, negative words do pop up at all times, even in the wildest or greatest Christian have that time of negativity that step in, and we have to fight it. So we are not angels. Even angels do sin. But whatever we experience, we call on God to make a way where there seems to be no way, and open doors where no man can close. And as we sing the tribe of Judah, I like that song. And we play another one, and that is Sharon Maloney. And she said, "Don't give up. Don't give up."
Sometimes you feel you cannot make it. Things all around you are falling to pieces. Child, God understands what you're going through.
You always know what you're going through. As for me, my son passed, and it's very hard for me to sleep when the night comes. And God knows what I'm going through. But when I speak, someone always wants to say, "Oh, it's in your mind." My dear friend, May June, it's not in my mind. I don't know if you have lost, but if you haven't, don't pray to get lost a child, because it hurts. It hurts real bad. So it's nothing in my mind. It's my emotions that I will have to go through. You can't tell me stop. So please stop it. Persons who make say, "Oh, you could get over it," don't say anything. Before you say something that is not nice, shut up. You don't know how someone is feeling and what they're going through and how they're fighting. And this song is especially for the mother of Chiquella Robinson, who was murdered by her friends in Cabo. What a cruel death. Leave to go. Within 24 hours, she was a dead woman. Broke her neck and her back. But I just hope that justice for her. And I hope that justice be served in Mexico. And thanks to that player who gave 65,000 for her funeral. I'm sure the mother get more because the community will come out and help pay to bring back her body, brought back her body, and pay for all those expenses that was created by friends who say they're so-called friends. My song is being sung by Kelly Maloney, as a Guyanese singer, and I just love her songs. Because it's early morning, I will play gospel. I will not play any type of "Oh Beautiful Guyana." That I think it's better to say so long. Don't you give up. Keep holding on. Don't you give up. I see that I'm on. Don't give up.
Don't give up.
You do it? Yes, we can. My show is about let's talk Guyana, let's talk community. So I would say something about Guyana. Let us cooperate for Guyana. In the early morning, of um, Saturday morning, no Saturdays again, I normally will get my shows on Talk the Tongue, Women of Power, but I'm trying to do it home. I think I have more freedom home to speak and say what I want to say. And I think I like the idea. Because I'm going through so much, I don't want to squeeze myself, you know. I'm trying to overcome my stress, my pain that I'm feeling for my son. Yes, we can. We can do it, yes 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 we can. Now everybody just stand up, put your hands up, put your flags up, rock the wake up. Yes we can. Yes we can. Yes we can. Let us cooperate for Guyana. This is my YouTube channel. I love this YouTube channel. I can get sponsors here, and I can use advertisement. The person who would like to be on my channel, I can have guests on, and I will try to get as much guests as possible on the YouTube channel. So I have a channel on Instagram too. And Breakout Media also. Breakout Media. Well, let us cooperate for Guyana. Let me put back Miss Maloney. One more gospel song, and then we will go right into the topic, and it's all about Guyana. And also we'll be talking about Shaquilla Robinson, the young woman that was killed in Cabo by her friends who they went on a weekend out and she lost her life. That is the same we not to trust friends. You know, we say we went to school together, we are school friends. You never know if they're hateful since then. But they just try to be in your company for their own reason. For their own reason. So this is a lesson to all parents and all people who say they go on college program, what they call it, we meet together, or if we work in the same office or whatever, you don't know who love you or who hate you. And you take that opportunity to harm you or hurt you. Like what happened to Shaquille Robinson. You know, never know she was meeting with her enemies. She think they were friends from school days. And yes, sir, they come and say body, 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 dead body. So they premeditate to do what they did. When the sun was like a rescue, you've been helping everyone out. He will always be around. God will never let you down. He will always be around. After you've done all you can, and your back's against the wall, yeah. When the storms of life arrest you, it just makes you wonder about your children and grandchildren. Never let you down. Always be around. I just pray for my children, their son, Paris. I pray that the blood of Jesus will be over them, my grandchildren, Lord. You know them by name and number. You know them individually and collectively. Just let the blood of Jesus be over their life and their prayer. I pray in Jesus' name. When the sons of life will rescue, you've been helping everyone out. But nothing goes unpaid. Whatever someone do to someone else, nothing goes unpaid. I know sometimes you feel so empty inside. Don't you ever say you can make it in this life. All you gotta do is just turn to Jesus Christ. After you've done all you can. All you can. And you're back against the wall. Yes, Lord. Oh, yes. You always be around. Yes, God will always be around no matter what may happen. You know, some people feel that they get away with murder, but there comes a time that when you think that you did it, you did not. So let's go now straight into the our let's talk Guyana, let's talk community. But before we go into the Guyana, what's going on with what I see? I haven't been on for a couple days, couple weeks, well, and couple days, and I saw Mr. Ali has done a lot of tremendous work. I do appreciate of him, but all that I'm saying, do what is right, and everyone will love you. Don't be biased. Don't give to one and don't give to the other. Make sure equal rights for each person. We know we had our difference, the Indians and the Black, and that was started when we had Janet Jagan, and now that you are trying to reform and to do things likewise. I must congratulate you. If you do wrong, Mr. Ali, I will tell you that you do wrong. I'm not going to hide it up. I'm speaking the truth and nothing else but the truth. And I know, and I don't forget what happened in 2004. A lot of young black men were murdered and slaughtered. So, and we have hatred for one another, especially when you're going on and the rhetoric that they're going to put out there. I'm just asking you to tell your followers to stop it. Let us live as one. So far, so good. I like what I see you doing. I like how the different embassies and ambassadors and different countries are taking up residency in Guyana. Guyana that was cast away. It was a castaway island or castaway land in South America. Nobody ever used it. They don't even remember Guyana. They call us Ghana. If we're from Ghana, because we were actually hidden in the map of Guyana, hidden in the South American continent. You weren't known. But I'm happy that we are known now. I'm happy that you're getting the praise because at least you're going around doing a very good work, trying to bring the unity together. But when I get into some of your meetings, I can hear you going in a different tone. So we have to keep it down there and let one people, one nation, one destiny. I saw, okay, but I will read that what you have. But I just want to talk about the demise of Chanela or Aquila, they call she Aquila Robertson, who lost her life on they said it's the 9th or the 2nd of October. But the story was going on, and I'm so happy that the blogs and the media and the papers and everybody just keep pressing and pushing and pressing and pushing till they brought out that they will charge, arrest them. And even so, that if Mexico was not doing it, North Carolina, I think it's North Carolina, Charlotte, this Charlotte, they said, Charlotte will charge them. And the feds will get into it. Because people feel that they could take people outside and then kill them and bury them, and nobody would know what's going on. But Aquila, you are the person that God chose. Your life is not in vain, because it will stop right here and it will open a lot of eyes. And I'm sure a lot of people will come forward and say, this person went with the group and they never come back, and all the way like that. There's a lot of opening that will take place now, as you'll have lost your life. And the whole world is upset, and the whole world is going after it, because everybody is talking, everybody is getting on the blog, and everybody in the media, and everybody. So these 5-6 people, I hope that they all get jail term. I hope that they keep them not in US prison where they can get good treatment. Put them in the prison of Mexico. Let them pay for what they did to that child. There's a lot of things out there. I heard the father was saying he was going on Thanksgiving Day to put a wreath at his daughter's grave. He said he would not be able to have any grandchildren because it was the only child. He would not be able to walk her down the aisles. And that is very sad. I think the mother got another daughter. So the mother at least got a daughter that she could think. But she's brave. She's standing up to it. She's fighting. And the world is fighting with her. And the media is bringing out everything. So fast as the information come out, and the girl that get arrested, I heard on Cheryl Ward one person like actually picking up. It can't happen to Candice. I don't know if she was a relative or friend or something for them that she coming in talking all these type of things, you know. Sometime where would she get this money from and all the way like this? Some enemy of her that is supporting those criminals who have murdered her. I don't even think Cheryl should allow her to be on so long talking negative vibration about what's going on. But however, may her soul rest in peace. She has been buried as a princess. And Quella, you may see my son up there too, in the heavenly kingdom, welcoming you to the angelic angels, because he was an angel too. He too had similar something until now we don't know. But in the end, it will reveal. I have that faith and trust in God. He will answer my prayer. You will answer my prayer for my son, Junior. Almighty God. Rest in peace, Quilla. It's hard for your mother, it's hard for your father to know that you left and you talked to them and then you got a message that you were dead and they lie. I still wonder how alcoholic poison can kill her. You know, what, they put the poison in the alcoholic so she can drink and drunk. However, they did what they did and they have to pay the penalty. They got to hide. How far can they run and hide? They can go run back to Mexico. Mexico will be waiting for them. And they fail to realize that in these villas, they have cameras. So the camera will pick up everything that they did and what they do and what she was doing. And they were able to think. I don't know if it's the friends putting out what went on, or is it the Cabo is putting these things out, because it could be that the camera in the house was picking up everything. So whoever have the footage, they're just letting it out piece, piece, piece. I don't think it's the friends letting it out. I do believe that it was recorded from the desk of the the Cabo hotel or the reservation that they were on. It could be that this Cabo themselves is putting out piece, 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 piece of these information. So they're showing them, we got your information, we got it, and you will be prosecuted. So I don't think it's they putting it out, because I don't think they're so stupid to come and put out something of it, but they recorded. But then Cabo cameras can throw it out there one after the other, throw it out there, because they were seeing all what was going on. I don't think it's a friend dude. I just think it's the Cabo themselves putting it out there. So these people must get locked down and locked out, because they can see everything, you know. You're there in a place, everything, there was a camera everywhere where you there. So people know what's going on and people seeing what's going on. So it could be that the camera was from the building and whoever sitting at the desk can see everything that was going on. But just that the hotel will not be a crime scene and affect other visitors coming, because they got to rent this space and the visitors got to come. So if it become a crime scene, they can put up people there with their money. So they let them go. And as they let them go, they put it out there afterwards to follow. They look at it and see it. Time for it to go. You know. So that's it. So now to my beautiful Guyana, the country of my birth. And we had our songs, but today is Saturday. And there's a lot of things that is going on. red spot. Okay. Okay, it's Saturday. It's 2 more days since my son birthday that passed. It's the 26th. It's so hard to think about it. Let me get my YouTube so that I can put out my information out there. Mm. I don't know if it's she or if it is. What is that sound? Okay. I don't know if Chanel is asking me a question or is asking me if I want to join a hair club. I don't think Chanel would do. It's just that um, fake, fake, fake. Okay, let's get to this is. Let's get to the show. Let's get to doing our show with the Minister Ali. Mm. Well, oh boy. You know, I was watching that Minister Ali, President Ali, and I saw some things in Guyana what they say causing the flood. Come on, guys, you stop throwing garbage in the drain. If you want to throw the garbage, throw it on the road so the city council could pass and pick it up. But if you throw it in the canals, it gone down there, it will affect drainage. and then everybody will flood up. And then when everybody flooded, then everybody turns and say the government this and the government. But then again, if the government is keeping the drainage clean every week, it won't get stuff inside of it. So that means that you are not cleaning. And if you don't clean, it can clean because people will throw things around the place. You got to clean it every day. Every day, the street's supposed to sweep. The drainage supposed to clean because people will throw things in the garbage in the drainage. But if you were cleaning the garbage regularly, they wouldn't get stuff piled up in there like all these things. That means that garbage is not being taken out. But if people feel that they don't have no way to throw the garbage, throw it on the road. So when the garbage can truck come around, they will pick it up. But don't throw it in the drainage. But if they're cleaning the drainage every week, that will happen because when they go to clean the drainage, they're gonna put out all the stuff. You don't wait when rain fall and then you say you blaming people. Blame the system that is not doing a good job. It's not, blame the system that is not doing a good job. If the system do a good job every week, they clean the drainage and they pull out all the stuff inside there would not be stuff there because I remember they would be cleaning the drainage and then they throw it on the sidewalk. So when they go to pick up, they pick up all the garbage, but you don't want to clean it, but you want to blame people. Don't blame people. Blame your lack of administration, Mr. Ali. Your lack of administration is not doing a proper job in the cleaning of the drainage and irrigation in the Guyana or in Georgetown area. So if you don't clean when the week come or the month come, everything will pile up. Then it'd be a scarf, a whole scarf there. So don't blame the people. Blame your administration for not taking full responsibility of cleaning of the drainage. Once they clean the drainage every week, you would not find garbage piling up. You will not find the garbage piling up like that. So is that it's not cleaning every week. So that's why you have garbage pile built up in the drainage. Let's talk, Guyana, let's talk community. If you don't clean it, you will have garbage multiplying by the day and by the night. Why you doing like this? Yeah. Let's talk community with Patricia Trim. Okay, with whole soon of power. Okay. So I want to go now into the, let me see if it's coming up there. I don't know, I gotta get another thing for that phone because you find that it's not, the port, like it's not working too well. So, okay. Okay, seeing that my show is on already, let me go to, we're talking about Guyana and Mr. President Infernali and the different progress that is being made in Guyana. Congratulations to you, sir. You are so fat, you get so fine. Where the skin gone? All right, we'll see. The last time that I had a discussion, we were talking about this lantern post like it gonna fall on anytime. These men life at stake, so why they don't have a thing that they could put up there. From the last time that I talked, is about a week ago. The last one they had was the Poppy Day parade. And Guyana versus Venezuela. Okay. The last one I spoke about, I'm trying to get back to that particular one. President Infernali outlined his government economic vision for Guyana during his address. I saw this lady. Oh, she's a British woman. She's a British woman that was at the fair. President Ali yesterday engaged, not yesterday, but it was on the November the 16th, engaged with participants at the Guyana annual mental health. Yes, this was mental health. He engaged in participants of the Guyana mental health. I did that on my last show of Guyana annual mental health and well-being conference at the Arthur Chung Conference Center. So they're looking into mental health. It's too bad that so much of people had to be beaten, killed, murdered because of their mental health. And we call it MAD. Okay, so I'll start from President Infernali. Encourage members of the Louisiana Trade Mission. I think I did do this. To not only go after the big opportunities, but to also consider the small and medium-sized investment that have the potential to grow. President Ali made the statement at a reception in honor of the trade mission visit to Guyana on last evening as a resident of the United States ambassador to Guyana, Sarah Lynch. What I told them, why they're saying that Sarah Lynch is not there. Sarah Lynch is not going anywhere. This was done on November the 16th, Sarah Ann Lynch. She's an ex-president of Guyana for sure. Walk it up, Sarah. Walk it up. You're the next president, Sarah. You are the next president for Guyana. Take my word, people. Every time I speak nothing else but the truth. The head of state gave a brief overview of his government transformational plans for Guyana through the diversification of its traditional sectors and by building the foundation of an economy to function in 2030 and beyond. You think they're going to keep Ali in that position? Hell to the no. Go, Sarah, go. You're the next president for Guyana. I'm sure you're working up your way to that extent. Go, Sarah, go. Get it done. Mm. I just want y'all to see Sarah Lynch at the U.S. Embassy, President Ali, and then here we have Sarah Lynch and President Ali. So you see, Sarah Lynch and President Ali, hands in hand. Go, Sarah. You're the next president of Guyana. And this is the delegates that they call them Louisiana. I don't know what the Louisiana mean. But anyhow, you make a name and call it, give it a name. Louisiana team that not only go for the big picture, but go for the small picture. We see what they go for because they're not going for nothing small. White men go for nothing small. They go for everything big. Sorry to say that, Infernali, but you got the authority to tell them. Okay. I have some I'm going to try and do it all, to show that the president is working. I hope he managed to keep his strength going. You're wearing not a lot of short jack. A lot of short jack you're wearing, Ali. This is Bornum. You're playing Bornum? Oh, we got Mashamani coming on. Oh, this is where you encourage members of the Louisiana mission, trade mission, to not only go after the big opportunities, but also consider the small and medium-sized investment that have the potential to grow. Yeah, they're not going to go for they're not going to go for small things, Mr. Ali. These people are investors. They're not Guyanese businessmen. Miss Lita Mitchell Wright. I write in, let me see. He writes in, I write to congratulate you on your resounding success. Oh, this is the actress from Guyana, and he inviting her to come to Guyana. The actress that was in Black Panther, a Guyanese girl. Probably she born here or she born over there, or she's just descendants of a Guyanese. So he inviting her to come over. Probably want to show off himself a little bit and say, I like black people. Go ahead, Mr. Ali. Go ahead, do your thing, boy, do your thing. Do your thing. President Infernali congratulate Guyana-born actress Lita Michelle Wright and her highly acclaimed role in the Black Panther movie and its sequel. The president also invites the actress to visit her homeland as the earliest opportunity. I never heard that she was a Guyanese. I heard she was a descendant of Guyana. President outlined his government economic vision to Guyana, for Guyana during his address to the United Kingdom trade delegation participating in the Guyana-UK Partnership Arrangement Forum at the Marriott Hotel today. Dr. Ali reiterated that Guyana is undergoing a massive transformation and his government continues to work on building the country economy to become the extremely competitive by 2030. You won't be in there still, Ali. The forum feature presentation by sectors lead and UK industry, as well as ministerial intervention and discussion in several priority areas, including infrastructure, housing, education, and agriculture. We know these people got to come in and build the house, Ali. You can't build it. We know that these people, foreigners, investors, got to come in and invest, and then they will make certain that everybody gets it right. But don't push yourself. It's not you. The president also witnessed the signing of the UK Guyana Partnership Agreement, another agreement by UK. UK delegation included British High Commissioner to Guyana, Jane Miller, UK Trade Commissioner to Latin America and the Caribbean, Jonathan Knotts, and other visiting officials, while President Ali was accompanied by Minister Dr. Ashmi Singh. What happened to the Jagdeo? They throw you in a ditch, you thought, on ledge, Onedge, Waldron, Jumani, Edgil, and Colin Crowell, along with other officials. Well, the British ambassador, is she signed the green dress? Is she got on the thing in the green dress? The British ambassador Guyana #1 and #2 crook. Y'all get caught in a ditch, Ali, and whatever is you name, because this is what who are in charge, not you. Okay, this is the ambassador for UK. She's receiving something from this young guy, whatever his name is. He was coming here. This was at the British Embassy or the US Embassy. It looked like the British Embassy. And then here is the group of investors from London. The Queen gone, but she trail leave. London. So this is London. The British is coming. Be careful. The British are here. Well, I feel happy that foreigners are coming into our country, because on my hosting shows a couple years back, when I spoke with he was the deputy prime minister, Corbyn, and I said, you got to open the doors and let people come in. Investors got to come in, foreign investors, inspectors got to come in. Oh no, the Guyanese people don't want it. The Guyanese people run anything, just give you any money. Oh, please. And this is the delegates. They are all there. UK. I know one person said they're selling the oil mill for the oil well for visa. Come on, Mr. Whatever your name. Stop your nonsense. Who can sell oil well for thing? They got control over the oil well, please. Jagdio, you're missing out, boy. You can't give your verdict. We didn't even see you. Where are you? The Brown want to get rid of you. Then put you in jail. And I hope they throw you in Mexican jail. So this is the whatever was signed by the ministers and the ambassador for the UK. Her husband is there with her, along with the minister. What's his name? I forget his name. Minister, Economic Vision. UK delegation, British High Commissioner Jane Miller, Trade, and Korean Jonathan Knotts, and other visiting officials while President Ali was there. You had you Todd. You Todd, you're doing well. You're doing well in the neighborhood. Keep on doing well for Guyana. So, Mr. Ali. Then we have here President Ali with a group of local designers. Oh, Mashmani is coming. And I like this theme. I like what he did here. President Dr. Infran Ali met with a group of local designers yesterday to discuss collaboration between the government and designers all across the country, including those from indigenous communities on national events such as Mashmani and Cricket Carnival. Cricket Carnival. The president was praised by the designers for facilitating the meeting, and from the many ideas he offered or pro-offered, Minister of Tourism, Industry and Commerce, Onedge Waldron. Is she that? Minister of Culture, Youth and Sport, Charles Ramson, Jr. and Director of Projects at the Office of the President, Mrs. Marcia Nadir Sharma, were also at the meeting. Well, you big guys will get big money. Make sure that you have a proper carnival and everybody are involved. Nobody's not supposed to buy costume. Costume's supposed to be given free. Tots and teens must have free costume. They ain't gonna buy nothing and pay for this. Y'all have the money. Let's work together. Let's cooperate for Guyana. I'm showing y'all face just in case people didn't know who you are. They will know who you are and who get the money. Carnival, who's this big belly man? But where is the opposition leader? Why the opposition leader is not a part of this? Where is the APNU party? They're supposed to be a part of this. You know, ignorance don't put us nowhere. Balling out and fighting not going to put us nowhere. Get your people involved, and so that your people will get what is there. Well, now we still have, this is weird. President Infernali has announced that the government has allocated some 6.9 million to double the payment for local artists who perform at the One Guyana concert, One Nation, One People, One Destiny, during the inaugural Cricket Carnival. Artists who perform at the event have already been paid between 100,000 and 300,000 during a meeting with the president today. The artists were informed that their pay is being doubled. How are you giving them double and you got people in Guyana punishing and then get food? So why you give them so much money? Why you got to give them more money? Was because the Indian boy when they're singing from Guyana Babu. So you want to give more money? Come on, Mr. Ali. You got people in Guyana who needs money, who needs help. They need a rent to be paid. They need a bill to be paid. Those are the people that you should try and give something to. The president said that he is proud of the drive of local artists and that he is always looking at ways to enhance their lives. Pay the people in Guyana money. Pay the workers money. Minister of Tourism, Industry and Commerce, Unej Waldron, Minister of Culture, Youth and Sport, Charles Ramson, Junior Minister within the Office of the Prime Minister, Kwame McCoy, and other government officials were also at the meeting. Let the people get let your people get money. Let me hear what this one is saying.
The Legends One Guyana show. I performed the Legends One Guyana show, and I think it was an awesome event. We didn't have a crowd what we had, but I think the magnitude of the performers. I want to thank all the organizers and the president in terms of putting forward the initiative in terms of even doubling the.
You're getting big money. What about the people who didn't get food?
Right, doubling the fees for the performance. You perform one time.
We can't hear him, so he's talking very soft. But he is talking about the One Guyana thing, that the money that is being paid out to the performers. President Ivan Ali engaged with One Guyana artist. All those who
welcome you here again.
Let me hear me saying.
Before I go into my brief remarks, I want to endorse fully Minister Ramson, Minister O'Neill. You know, when we came to office, I received many texts and messages from artists in Guyana, all over, telling me of the horrible time they had over 5 years, not being recognized, not being opportunity. And we sought every single artist, bring everyone under one umbrella, the One Guyana umbrella, to work with you, to give you opportunity to create avenues through which your talent can be developed, avenue through which we can improve your skills, and avenue through which expand your reach. And that's why not only with Angel, you need to get a better mic here. Not only with Cricket Carnival, over the last 2 years, many events over the last 2 years, we've been able to evolve during the pandemic. We reached out to artists and we tried to get artists together and to ensure that they are given the scope and the opportunity to grow their talent. We even went a step further and said that we are going to invest in facilities. We want to invest in ensuring that we build the infrastructure to give you local studios of national that you can do your recording with. And they're all different ideas and different things that we've been doing to ensure that we give you the opportunity to grow. But we have also seen in our society what is taking place. We gave you this opportunity on a national stage. The government invested. The minister told you. We got the corporate sponsors to support. And then there's some in parliament who question this. And we must call them out. The opposition should have been supportive of this idea, supportive of you being on stage, you being given an opportunity. We didn't hear from them congratulations to all these artists who came out to make Guyana proud. We didn't hear from them congratulations. I don't want them to congratulate the government. We know what we have to do. But they should have respect for your talent. And you have a responsibility to speak up too. Not to be political, but to speak in your interests. To speak on what is good for you, what is good for the industry. and how we are supporting what is good. I have hundreds of texts from many of you individually, hundreds of texts. Just share the text publicly. I won't do it. Just share it publicly. Because we are building one Guyana. One Guyana in which we can help every single one to be better. One Guyana in which we can bring prosperity to every single individual. That is what we are doing. Your concert alone, online viewership. We had more than 100,000 persons online who looked at your concert, the One Guyana concert. Outside of that, September was a historic month in arrival for Guyana. Was the highest arrival in the history of Guyana because of our vision in Cricket Carnival and incorporating you in that vision. You don't build country by guess or by being myopic. You build country by being bold, innovative. Qatar, less than 400,000 people hosting the FIFA World Cup. Everybody in pride about what they're doing. One of the most fantastic opening ceremony ever. We hosted Cricket Carnival, building a new product for Guyana. And yet you have some gripers who exist who can never see.
Speak, Mr. Ali, speak. Call them out. When you're right, I say you're right. When you're wrong, I say you're wrong. Where it is.
The positive development. You can never see Guyana in the way in which we all should see Guyana, uplifting.
Developing.
I am having very frank conversation with everyone. We are here to support you. We will defend you. We will stand up for you. We will promote you. We had 89 local artists on the One Guyana stage. 89 local artists. The cost of production was borne completely by the government. We brought in the corporate sponsors to get them to sponsor tickets. Every single cent in revenue, $6.9 million, went to those 88 artists, ranging from between $100,000 to $300,000 as promised. I think that alone deserves a resounding round of applause. But as your president, and having committed to you that I always want better for you, that I always want more for you, after reviewing the entire carnival, Cricket Carnival, and looking at ways in which we can further help you, I told the Minister of Tourism, Minister of the entire committee, the Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture, that I want to double what you get. And the government is putting a further $6.9 million so that you will get, again, between 100,000 to 300,000. Some people will get 600,000. The lowest person will now get 200,000, including the 100,000 you got before. This is what we are doing.
200,000 is also told.
We're also investing in the infrastructure. But you have to help us.
That's bribe money.
In your private conversation and messages, we have to
100,000 is just $500.
To tell those
500 US.
continuously want to
Come on, Miss Ali. 100,000 is only 500 US.
We are all for one Guyana. We are all embracing the vision, just as you tell me privately, just as you tell me in the messages. And if all of us stand up against
500,
the narrow-minded message or narrow-minded behavior of just a few, the number is dwindling every single day. Their number is dwindling because we are embracing a common vision. I am not telling you embrace a common political party. I am asking everyone to embrace a common vision that is a one Guyana, united in purpose, united in vision, united in strategy, united in people, so that we can achieve the best we can. So I wanted to tell you today how very proud I am of Guyanese talent. You know, I was the only Guyanese maybe amongst you who defended the word that we have at the roundabout, because we gave Guyanese an opportunity. And I'm proud of those Guyanese, all those young men who work on it. Our talent might still be raw and fresh in many ways, but we never and will never lack the capacity and capability to make it on any stage. And I intend to invest in the talent that we have to make it regional and global. Many thought that we could never pull off the carnival, cricket carnival. I can tell you that there are many now in the diaspora, especially, who are already asking for the date for next year's.
Will you give me 5? Mr. President, there's only $500 or $1,000.
Prosperity with it, artistic
When a man got to pay rent for $100,000.
and one that I'm sure will help us to improve and to be better. What we started now as our annual Christmas light up and our annual Christmas concert, people are already looking forward for it. All local stage. 99% of what we did from the government, pushing all these cultural events, was local stage, local talent development. So I want to say to you that we continue to be your partner in your own development and the development of our culture, development of your talent, and the promotion of one Guyana as a destination that is not only diverse by people and culture, but is rich in talent and ready to explore on the international stage. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
What you need to do is to give the people them pay workers a salary. Then we have $500 is no money, Mr. Ali. You're paying about 100,000. Let people know that it's 500 Guyana, 500 US. That's what they get. President Infanali has announced the government has allocated some 6.9 million. Okay, he sent express sincere solidarity with the government and people of Indonesia following that's on this morning, not this morning, it was sometime during last week, earthquake in the West Java province, which claims the lives of at least 160 people. The government and people of Guyana are ready to support you at this difficult time. We will keep you in our prayers. Sorry that you had an earthquake, but that's part of the world's tragedy. Okay, so we see here that they are watching the International Court of Justice, the ICJ, hold public hearing in the case of Guyana versus Venezuela with the oil and cocoa land that they are trying to steal. And cocoa, they want to get the oil, rich. Then we have here President Ali today accepted letters of credence from the non-resident ambassador extraordinary, I can't the word, of Europe to Guyana, David Mangela, and ambassador of Chile to Guyana, Francisco Cipoval, Venezuela, no, it's Venezuela, Valencilo, Guyana, and Peru established diplomatic relationship on July 17, 1971. When they were there, I can't remember seeing them. While diplomatic ties were established with Chile 5 days later, on July 22nd, that's in Bornholm time. Okay. So you want to say you bring back, or bring them back. They went away. Now, I'm seeing this thing and I'm very much disappointed in the Albois Town area. It said the condition of the Princess Street pump. Princess Street go from where to where? Right through? Princess Street pump. That's by the Barren Ground. Okay. As a result of the irresponsible dumping of garbage in the waterways, we continue to urge citizens to detest from these acts, which is putting communities at unnecessary risk. Mr. Ali, I remember canals used to clean every week. And the man with the fork, and he will pull out all the things and throw it on the sidewalk. If you don't clean it regularly, this is what you will get. You're trying to spike black people in the Georgetown area, but look what you're showing. This is not about the people. This is about the management of the city council not having the rights to clean the place and the money to do it. But your government is withholding funds from the city council. So this is what you will get. And then you want to put it and say, people throw it out there. People will throw garbage. Garbage always throw in trench. But you know what they do? There's a city council that comes and cleans up, because if we don't dirty, the city council can't get work. So you need to stop your nonsense, give back the work to the city council, and let them do what they got to do. Or else every time you get a flood, oh, please, please, Exxon, please take over Georgetown. Please. Look, the flooding in Georgetown. Following approximately 4 inches of rainfall this morning, I think it was yesterday, the morning, several streets in Georgetown were flooded. All pumps and sluices within the city are operable and will drain the respective areas. Main and Kwame Street will be provided with drainage through the Church Street sluice. Hardina Princess Street, Ali, and Durban Street will be drained through the Princess Street sluice. Rob, Camp, Regent, and Crowell Street drainage will be provided via the Commerce Street sluice. East, North, and South Georgetown will be drained via the Lindendal Pump and Brineville North and South sluice. Kitty, Campbellville, Brineville, Bel Air, and Sophia drainage will continue via the Kitty and Lindendal Pump. That is my area. Queenstown and Albertown drainage will be through the Cowan Street sluice and the Kitty Pump. Alboystown and Northeast Penitence will be provided with drainage via the Sussex Street sluice, while Alexander Village and West Rhineville will be drained via the North Rhineville sluice. Okay. Floodwaters in North and South Rhineville receded quickly as a direct result of the alleyways initiated by the government. All sluices in Georgetown will begin opening within the next hour. But look, water around the place. All right. They said it will be clear between now and the water in Georgetown. You gotta get it clear. You got foreigners inside there. They're not going to stand dirty water. Stand by for announcement by His Excellency President Ali. What's his announcement? Let me hear his announcement, because he's announcing something here that need to be known. I'm not so certain. Yes.
My fellow Guyanese.
Okay.
You would recall that last week when I announced the 8% across the board salary increase payable to public sector employees for 2022, I also indicated that I would be making subsequent announcements regarding a first phase of additional adjustments to the salaries payable to selected categories of employees, such as members of the disciplined services. In determining these adjustments, my government was especially mindful of the need to resolve anomalies and disparities across the various services and across comparable positions, as well as to take account of differentiated levels of experience across individuals within certain bands. We were also mindful of the need to ensure that we improve our competitiveness, particularly at the entry level, so that our disciplined services continue to be an attractive employment prospect for our young men and women. Accordingly, I am now pleased to announce the following adjustments to the salaries payable to specified position within the joint services. It is important to note that these announcements are on top or in addition of the 8% across the board increase already announced. These additional adjustments will take effect from 1st of January 2023. Just before I go into the announcements, my government has made it very clear that we are committed to the prosperity of every family, to the improvement of the lives of every Guyanese. We are committed to enhancing the welfare of all our people. We are committed in a systemic way and in a way that allows every single Guyanese to have the best possible future here. This first phase of adjustment will be followed by other categories. Today we'll be focusing primarily on the joint services. I therefore wish to make the following announcements. The Guyana Police Force. Constables will now have their current minimum salary adjusted upwards from $94,907 Guyana dollars to $102,488 Guyana dollars. This represents an additional 10% increase on the current minimum salary paid to a constable. In effect, the lowest paid constable will be earning more than $102,000.
Then no more, that's $500.
Constables with 5 to 10 years of experience will now receive a salary of no less than $110,000.
That's just $500.
With more than 10 years of experience will now receive a salary of no less than $115,000. So for constables, the adjustment that will be made will see constables who have more than 10 years in that
$500
now earning $115,000, which In some instances, it's almost a 19,000 increase from where they were. Lance corporals will now have their current minimum salary adjusted upwards from $108,719 to $115,000. This represents
Still
an
$500.
additional 5.8% increase on their current minimum wage paid to Lance Corporal. 5.8% in addition to the 8% already announced. Additionally, Lance Corporals with 5 to 10 years of experience will now receive a salary of no less than 120,000 Guyana dollars. And those with more than 10 years of experience in that rank will now receive a salary of no less than 125,000 Guyana dollars.
That's still 500 US.
Corporals will now have their current minimum salary adjusted upwards from $111,327 to $125,000.
Still $500,000. $500.
3% increase on the current minimum salary paid to corporal in addition to the 8% already announced.
Mr. Ali, is only 500 US.
Corporals with 5 to 10 years of experience will now receive a salary no less than 130,000 Guyana dollars. And those with more than 10 years of experience will now receive a salary of no less than
500 US dollars, Mr. Ali. 500 US dollars.
This is an incredible move.
500 US dollars.
Our sergeants will now have their current minimum salary adjusted upward from $128,000.
This man only making people a fool. 500 US dollars, Mr. Ali. 500 US dollars.
This represents an additional 9.3% increase on the current minimum salary paid to the sergeant. This is 9.3% in addition to the 8% already announced. Additionally, sergeants with 5 to 10 years of experience will now receive a salary of no less than $145,000. And those with more than 10 years of experience will now receive a salary of no less than $150,000. Inspectors will now have their current minimum salary adjusted upwards from $163,712 to $170,000. In addition, inspectors with 5 and more years of experience will now receive a salary of no less than $175,000.
Mr. Ali, it's still $500. It didn't even meet $1,000.
Chief inspectors will now have their current minimum salary adjusted upwards from $178,630 to $185,000. Additionally, chief inspectors with more than 5 years will also benefit from this new salary of a minimum of $185,000. Cadet officers will now have their current minimum salary adjusted upwards from $171,224 to $185,000. This represents an additional 8% increase on the current minimum salary paid to a cadet officer. That is an additional 8% on the already announced 8%. Cadet officers with 5 years experience and more in the same as cadet officers would also have a salary no less than $185,000. Assistant superintendents will now have their current minimum salary adjusted upwards from $188,978 to $200,000.
That's just $1,000, Miss Sally.
Increase on the current minimum salary.
That's $1,000 US.
The other category is the deputy superintendents. Will now have their current minimum salary adjusted upwards from $188,978 to $230,000. This represents an additional 21.7% increase on their current minimum salary paid to a deputy superintendent.
That's just $200.
Will now have their current minimum salary adjusted upwards from $200,299 to $240,000. This represents an additional 19.8% increase on their current minimum salary. That is in addition to the 8% already announced. Senior superintendents will now have their current minimum salary adjusted upwards from $296,269 to $320,000. This represents an additional 8% increase on the current minimum salary paid to senior superintendent. Additionally, senior superintendent with more than 5 years would also benefit from this minimum. Assistant commissioners will now have their current minimum salary adjusted upwards from $418,518 to $425,000. Rural constables and neighborhood police. Rural constables will now have their current minimum salary adjusted upwards from $75,203 to $85,000.
Shame.
Increase on the current minimum salary paid to a rural constable. Neighborhood policemen and women. Neighborhood policemen and women will now have their current minimum salary adjusted upwards from $84,387 to $95,000. This represents a 12.6% increase on the current minimum salary. That is in addition to the 8% already announced. The neighborhood police men and women. The Guyana Fire Service. Firemen and firewomen with 5 to 10 years of experience will now have their current minimum salary adjusted upwards from $102,488 to $110,000. This represents an additional 7.3% increase on the current minimum salary paid to a fireman, firewoman with 5 to 10 years of experience. Additionally, firemen and firewomen with more than 10 years of experience will now receive a salary of no less than $115,000. Emergency medical technicians will now have their current minimum salary adjusted upwards from $88,143 to $95,000. This represents an additional 7.8% increase on the current minimum salary paid to an emergency medical technician. Additionally, emergency medical technicians with 5 to 10 years of experience will now receive a salary of no less than $105,000. And those with more than 10 years of experience will now receive a salary of no less than $110,000. Leading firemen and women will now have their current minimum salary adjusted upwards from $122,241 to $130,000. This represents an additional 6.3% increase on the current minimum salary.
Say let me $500 US.
Firewoman.
500 US.
Leading firemen and firewomen with with 5 or more years of experience will now receive a salary of no less than $130,000. Section leaders will now have their current minimum salary adjusted upwards from $154,172 to $174,172. This represents an additional 13% increase on the current minimum salary paid to a section leader. Additionally, section leaders with 5 and more years of experience will now receive a salary of no less than $174,172. Sub-officers will now have their current minimum salary adjusted upwards from $154,181 to $174,181.
The British should tell you that
This
can't work.
represents an additional 13% increase on the current minimum salary paid to a sub-officer. That is 13% in addition to the 8% announced a week ago. Additionally, sub-officers with 5 and more years of experience will now receive a salary of no less than $174,181. Cadet officers will now have their current minimum salary adjusted upwards from $171,938 to $185,000. This represents an additional 7.6% increase on the current minimum salary paid to a cadet officer. Additionally, cadet officers with 5 and more years of experience will now receive a salary of no less than $185,000. Station officer will now have their current minimum salary adjusted upwards from $251,639 to $260,000. Additionally, station officers with 5 or more years of experience will also benefit from no less than this increase of $260,000. Divisional officers will now have their current minimum salary adjusted upwards from $337,364 to $345,000. In addition to these increases, in the Guyana Defense Force, recruits will now have their current minimum salary adjusted upwards from $94,485 to $100,000. This represents an additional 5.8% increase on the current minimum salary paid to a recruit. Additionally, recruits with 5 and more years of experience will now also have a salary of no less than $100,000. Privates will now have their current minimum salary adjusted upwards from $94,771 to $102,488. This represents an additional 8.1% increase on the current minimum salary paid to a private. Additionally, privates with 5 to 10 years of experience will now receive a salary of no less than $110,000. And those with more than 10 years of experience will now receive a salary of no less than $115,000. My fellow Guyanese, these revisions to the salaries of the members of the disciplined services will benefit an estimated 8,000 persons and will increase the disposable income of our men and women in uniform by over $1 billion annually. This represents the latest installment of my government's unwavering commitment to continue to improve the working condition of our employees in the public sector and indeed of all Guyanese. As I said, over the course of this week, we'll continue to make announcements in relation to different categories of workers. I wish now to have a few words with with our men and women in uniform. These salary adjustments comes with great costs to the Treasury. We expect you to honor these adjustments with dignity, with hard work, with accountability, with transparency. And we expect you to perform at all times at the highest level. We expect you to deliver a better service to the people of our country. Things will only get better. Our country and conditions under which you live will only get better. I assure you of this. Under this People's Progressive Party civic government, you can be assured of a Guyana that will get better, that will grow faster, and will deliver better to every single Guyanese, every single family. You can be assured of a government that is committed to the upliftment of families, the upliftment of the public service, the upliftment of our farmers, the upliftment of our sugar industry, the upliftment of every single region and every single family. This is a government that believes in bringing our people together, believes in national unity. This is a government that can publicly state anywhere at any time its fundamental principle of building a Guyana for all, and not opportunistic narrative used by a select few to peddle their own propaganda and narrative. The country we build today will be one in which tomorrow will be brighter. The economy we are building 2030 and beyond is one we'll all be proud to be part of, and one we all will be proud to be engaged in. Thank you for your service, and we look forward for greater and better days ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Ali, but yet still, your salary is still small. Your salary is still small because people who are working for 500 US for a whole month. Just heard Mr. Ali talking about his salaries increase. But if we all know, especially those abroad, know that 500 US is no particular money to upkeep any family in Guyana. It should have been more, but he said better days will come. And the lowest paid man should have been getting 1,000 US per month. Yeah, you say, okay, something, but 500 US. Anyhow, you say you will continue giving more, and I do hope that you will do what you say, because 500 US a month is not enough for any family. All right. He was sending out his congratulations to Suriname for the 47th independence anniversary, to the government and the people of Suriname, from Mr. Ali. Let me see, President Ali this afternoon participating virtual in a special Caricom Heads of Government meeting. Let me hear this one here. They didn't do anything, they just put it there. So he was Caricom Heads of Government meeting that was done by the president in Panali and members of Caricom Heads of Government. So he's involved in it, and this was started by LFS Bornum. So this is all that I have for you today. The salary increase. the water sewerage that flood out the place, the garbage that's being thrown to interfere with the pumps. And if the drainage is clean every day, this won't happen. The ambassadors and the consul general and all those who came in, non-resident ambassadors, extraordinary and plenipotentiary of Puri, Puru, Puru to Guyana, and David Mangala, an ambassador of Chile to Guyana, Francisco Sipovald, Venuzel. Look, I can't pronounce these people's name. I speak no Spanish. So they went in there and they give their, this is them here. Giving their letter. These are good ambassadors, not like the commissioner that you Chandras, the rapist. Police boy look like he hungry. Or you just like you look like a police, or you look like a soldier uniform. So yeah, we'll get a little bit more money to spend. So yes, so these are the things that I cover. I do hope that we have some more this weekend. They're sending help to the Providence of the West Java Providence, which claims the life. The Indonesia, they really mash up, man. And they increase or double the pay for the singers, which is like $500, 500 US. And all the promoters, I wonder how much they want from Trinidad get, and how much Guyana Babu get. And I'm sure Guyana Babu ain't get $200, he get more than that. Plus I have to pay passage. Oh no, yes, I didn't get to read this. Work have commenced on the installation of security lights in washrooms, facilities, and police outposts at the Sabruk market, following commitments made by the President Ali during an early morning visit to the area, Stabroek. Well, at least he's taking responsibility for that. Put up lights all over, so when they're going to rob or rape people, they will be caught. Also, Dr. Infernali also charged hundreds of graduates, nation, university to prepare themselves to see more, to be part of the massive transformation taking place in Guyana. That's what I say. Get your children out to college, get them out, while delivering the feature address as the University 2022 graduation for diplomats, diplomas, and bachelor's and master degree program at the Pegasus Suite and Corporate Center last evening, Dr. Ali told the graduates that they are living in a country that will be second to none by 2030. And that's true. The head of the state underscored that Guyana will not only have a diversified economy that will be able to withstand all of the global shocks, but will function on cutting edge technology and will have all the high end and high paying jobs. Y'all taking y'all education. If you don't have education, you ain't get no job. I might be here, I might not be here. He says the government is working absolutely assiduously on ensuring the country becomes a world leader in various sectors such as agriculture, healthcare, education, environment, and biology, and ecology service, among others. You know, sometimes my people, they don't want me to talk. When he's doing good, I say he's doing good. I see a lot of white people, they say Earl Lynch though. Congratulating graduating classes at the Pegasus Hotel. So all y'all will be in your job soon and getting a better job. 2030, 2040, y'all are be business people. So take your education seriously, young men and young women of Guyana. We didn't have that chance. And so I'm glad that my two sons, they did try to develop themselves, and my grandchildren, they are making a difference. Both have their degree. Both were teachers. Nation Incorporated, congratulations. The British ambassador is there. She's very, very, very much involved in Guyana. They don't want fools. They want students and they want developers. So if you don't have education, you can't get a job. And even to get your own job, even to run your own business, you got to get education to run it. So education is important. And you see how all the Indian children are going to get. I didn't see a black child come here yet to take out picture with the president. He in the orange suit. I didn't see not a black student. So where are my black people? All that you're seeing is Indian children graduating. I see one black boy, you know me. I got to talk when I see black. Black people, y'all need to go out there and get your education. Don't waste time. Okay, he's holding a baby. This is another black person. This is the third black person taking picture with him. She looked like a Portuguese. She looked like she's a Venezuelan. A lot of Venezuelan come over there. This is 5 black person, you know. I'm very racial when it comes to this. I want to see my black people. I want to see my black people involved, men. I don't want to see my black people in jail or in prison. I want to see my black people with their cap on. There's number 5, number 6, with their cap on, and they got they graduate in 7. I'm counting them as I go along. Because there's 9. There's a lot of Indian 10. She looked like a mixture. I want to see the niggers 10. Was she there? 11. A lot of Indians. They're hooking up the boy. Who is he? You're a father? Or you graduate or you're a principal? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. He went holding this baby. You're never too old. 14. She looked like around 15. 16. Okay, black girls. Black child, you're doing well. Prince and kings and queens, you're doing well. 15, 16. You know, that's what I look for. I know he looked like 17. 18. Education, 18. I know she's one. She got her legs outside. You look good, girl. You look good hugging up the president. Hug his ass up. She looked like a mixture. I see she already. Mr. Ali, you're dressing like Bornum. With your short jacket. 19. Was she in a wheelchair? 19. Everybody waiting for get a picture take out. So you had me 20. He must be a father, 20. Or principal. Professor, is who is this? No, it's not him. 20. 21. I'm counting my black people. Education is important. I want to see them out there. 21. She looked like 1, 22. Not so sure. I feel great when I see them getting their education. 23. 24. This little scholar, she too. She starts running down. 24. Sarah Lynch, not Sarah Lynch. The British ambassador. She just graduated. Congratulations to all the students. And the 20 black students, congratulations. I want to see more of you out there. Get your education, because when Green State start, y'all can't get jobs. Bring out your nieces and everybody. Encourage them to go to school. Encourage them to have an education. Encourage them to go to the university. No child left behind in education. No child left behind in education. Education is an ongoing process. It's not here today and gone tomorrow. It's an ongoing process. It could be 100 and you could still have your education. And when I come back to Guyana, I'll be going to the university to get my education in law. I love law. So I'll be coming there and I'll be doing it. And if I can do it, you too can do it. So young people, get your education. Go to school. No more delay. Men on a mission is to get all young black men out there. Take them out of the drugs. Take them out of the gangs and put them back into education. That is important. Our young black children, you are kings and queens, prince and princess. Get your education so you can get a good job and a good lifestyle. Get your education. To all those who did not hear me, get your education, young people. It's important. Get your education. This was Patricia Trim doing I got up early this morning and I said, look, I can't sleep. Let me just do something here and put it out there. And I know as I put it out there, it will go along the way. So I just want to say thank you all for listening. Thank you all for understanding. Tell you in America, tell your loved ones, your children, those who like to party and go to every tin cup that knock, tell them, let them start knocking their education. Education is important. Knowledge is important. You know, exposure and communication is the best education that you can get. And I can tell you, it is good because the amount of exposure that I got, I am well educated in all the exposure. So please, family here, tell your family there to go back to school, get their education, get your education. Even if your children were born here and you feel to yourself that they will get a better opportunity in Guyana to go to school, send them to Guyana so they can go to school and get an education. You know, because sooner or later everybody will be heading down there. You don't have an education, you don't have a job. So get your education. It's very much important. And I will keep preaching on it. Mr. Ali is doing a good work, but he needs to pay more salary. However, he's trying his best. And he feels so proud that he raised the salary. But Mr. Ali, I tell you, it's 500 US. 500 US. And you know, it's better than nothing. And they will be able to make themselves more thing and let it go to university and pay when they come out of university. That time they'll be having their big salaries. Right now they can't pay. Because they ain't get no salary. So thank you very much, Mr. Ali. Continue doing your good work. You know, Patricia Trim see you're doing wrong. She can say you're doing wrong. You're doing wrong. But when you're doing good, I will say that you're doing good. Keep up the good work. But give back city council their job to clean the city. Their job to clean the city. You can't get policemen cleaning city. Let them have the particular environmental list of city workers. The environment list of city workers. You have to be an environmentalist to do city work. So please do the right thing. And I'll praise you. You're doing the wrong thing, I'm going to let you know. That's not right, Miss Sally. You wouldn't like me, but that's not right. So from Woman of Power on my blog, you can send me things. Okay, I can share it with Twitter. Tweet. I didn't finish. It's still live. I don't know everything. Then enter. I don't know. I get to end it. Ah, yeah. It's still live, but how you do end it? Mhm. So we could end this thing. How could I end it? Hmm. Mhm. End.